Hey, what's up, y'all? This your man Step, and welcome back to the Vibes with Step podcast. Now, listen, I already know what the topic gonna be, but I hope you're having a good day, good night, good morning, good afternoon. It's all the same, but I appreciate you for listening. So, the topic for today, we ain't even gonna waste time because this one not even gonna be that long. You know, it's only so much you can say about this kind of thing, but do looks matter? And obviously, y'all see the title. Do looks matter? You know what I'm saying? Do they? Me? Yeah, they do, of course. You know what I'm saying? It's like the first thing you attracted to with a person is their looks. Anybody who sit there and say looks don't matter. Now listen, do looks always matter? No. Cause at first they do. But over time you start not giving a shit about looks. You know what I'm saying? At least with the person you with. Because you start being attracted to, to who they are. You know, like if your significant other start letting themselves go or some shit like that, depending on how old you is and how long y'all been together. You might be like, well, damn, like, what happened to you? You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck happened? Because you don't want your significant other to just let themselves go. Like, why are they letting themselves go? Maybe it's a depression thing. Maybe, some dealing with the relationship is making them kind of throw themselves off. And that might not stop you from loving them and wanting to be with them, but it might be a concern. You might want them to pick themselves up, whether you the woman in a relationship, whether you the man in a relationship. You get used to a certain way your significant other look. You know what I'm saying? And I can't really speak for everybody, but when I get attracted to a woman, it's physical at that point. You know what I'm saying? I used to sit there and think to myself, what am I attracted to when it comes to this woman? Is it her personality? Is it her wonderful outlook on life? Fuck no, man. You know what I'm saying? It's either that butt or it's that beautiful. I mean, with me, it's her beautiful face. You know what I'm saying? That's usually the first thing I look at. Then I look at the body and I start noticing certain things. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's what it is. It's physical at that point. After that, you got to get to know the person. You can't just make it physical because at that point, y'all might as well just be fucking. It might as well just be a one-night stand kind of thing. You know what I'm saying? If you with somebody just strictly for their physical looks, you're not going to get nowhere. Straight up. Relationships just can't work like that. You could be with somebody for a certain period of time, but if it's just physical on your end, eventually you're going to start noticing them looks kind of fading away. Or you're going to get so used to them looks, you end up paying attention to somebody else in the streets. You know what I'm saying? And then you're going to start being attracted to that. That's why it start with physical, but that's why you get to know somebody. You know what I'm saying? You get attracted to them. It might be their face, it might be their eyes, it might be their body. You know what I'm saying? But you always want to take it out that world and then make it mental. Don't sit there and just focus on somebody looking sexy. You know what I'm saying? Because look, when it comes to physical looks, hey, people look good in clothes. You know what I'm saying? But one thing I say, and I say this about women because I'm attracted to women, but a woman could look good in clothes, but it matter about what she look like when she naked. Like straight up, it's just what it is. And I'm sure the same apply to women when they say something about a man looking good. You know what I'm saying? Because anybody could pull off a certain outfit and look good in it. But when you take them clothes off, whether it's a male or a female, and they start looking like a straight up bag of pudding or some shit like that, hey, clothes are meant to be worn in a certain thing, in a certain way. It's all a disguise at the end of the day is what I'm trying to say. I don't really know where I'm going with this, but yeah, do looks matter to you? Do they matter? To me, yeah, to an extent. I'm not trying to date the most beautiful woman in the world. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to sit there and date the most fit woman, the curviest woman, you know what I'm saying? The woman with the biggest ass or the nicest tits. I'm not in it for that. You know what I'm saying? Because over time, I start understanding, like, I like a big butt. You know what I'm saying? I do. Not that exaggerated big butt shit. You know what I'm saying? Like a nice tight ass. You feel me? Like, we all adults. Yeah, I hope we all adults. I hope some kid ain't just sneak in here It's like I got on my parents' account. You know what I'm saying? It's like I like Step, but I'm gonna use my parents' account. So like, no, you gotta go home, Timmy. You know what I'm saying, Timmy, Sarah, y'all gotta go home. You can't be listening to this. Not for you. But do looks matter? Yeah, they do. They do matter to an extent. It's like I know what I'm attracted to. You know, I know what I don't. And see, that's the thing. I don't know exactly what I'm attracted to. I find certain things that I never found attractive. You know, on a woman. Things I never thought about. You know what I'm saying? But it just go to show I know what I don't like. Like I could tell you what I don't like. You know what I'm saying? I like a nice smile. I don't like ugly teeth. Straight up. I like pretty eyes. I like, see, when it come to hair length, I could deal with a woman with short hair. You know what I'm saying? Even with a cut. But you gotta look real attractive. You can't just be having some peanut head. You know what I'm saying? Like in a basic face. You gotta look real attractive with a cut. Cause the way you carry yourself, you know what I'm saying? Like you gotta find your style. What worked for you might not work for somebody else, and vice versa. What worked for somebody else might not work for you. What we do today as people, we try to emulate what other people do. That's just that style. You see something somebody wear, you see a certain hairstyle somebody got, you see the way somebody wears shoes and shit, shoelaces, you know, a certain shirt, you know, the way they wear it, you know what I'm saying, a jacket, you know, anything somebody wear today, we try to emulate that by getting it and trying to wear it that same way instead of just trying to wear how we wear it. That's like me, when I get something, I wear it how I wear it. I don't sit there and try to copy somebody else. Because it's not going to come out the same. People are unique in the way they wear their stuff. Or they put on, you know, they design their hair. You know, they dress themselves. Or they, you know, they work out a certain way. And they tone their body to the look how they want it to look. You can't have what other people have. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we kind of just jumped off the whole do looks matter thing. I mean, they do. But it's also mental. You can't sit there and just be with a sexy person or a handsome man or a beautiful woman and think that's going to carry the relationship, because you got to think them looks going to disappear one day. Or you going to start noticing, and see, that's the thing. You going to notice even more handsome men out here. You going to notice even more beautiful women out here. You know what I'm saying? And me, like I said, I'm not going for the most beautiful woman. I want a woman, I like women who are basic in the way that they look good without makeup. You know what I'm saying? Like they could look good just being basic. But if you know, they could doll themselves up. I said this in the surgery podcast. She can doll herself up and just stunt. You know what I'm saying? Just go crazy. But she don't need to do that shit. That's the kind of woman I like. Just a basic chick. You feel me? Just a beautiful woman, just natural. Whether she got long natural hair, short natural hair, nice skin complexion, just glowing. You know what I'm saying? Pretty eyes, a nice smile, nice feet. You gotta have some nice feet. I can't deal with somebody with some goddamn wolf feet. You know what I'm saying? Like long toes and just straight big feet. I love pretty feet. Straight up, bro. I love pretty feet, yo. Like, I love pretty feet. That's just what it is. Beautiful feet on a woman is just what it is, dog. Like, straight up. All them calluses and like the peeling skin and shit. I ain't never dealt with that when it came to a woman. Every female I dealt with had nice feet. What it is. At least every female I done seen, you know, with her feet out. Nice feet. Straight up. I'm not dealing with no ugly feet. Because I got to look at them shits. Sometimes I might want to touch them. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not doing that. Everybody got their preference on what they'll deal with and what they won't deal with. You know what I'm saying? Like me, I try to carry myself a certain way. You know, when I step out, I try to look a certain way. I try to look presentable. I'm not always dressed up. Sometimes I'm rocking gym shorts with a regular shirt and some kicks. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I put on some nice jeans and some boots. You know what I'm saying? And I step out. Sometimes I got a nice hoodie on or a jacket or something like that or a shirt. And I'm regular. You know what I'm saying? But I make sure I keep myself together. I make sure I keep my hair nice. You know what I'm saying? I keep my beard tamed and trimmed and looking good. Like right now with my beard, I keep it a certain length because I don't want it to get bushy like it used to. You know what I'm saying? Like I grew out the mustache and it's kind of, well, no, I kind of trimmed down my mustache, but I'm growing it back full again. You know what I'm saying? But right now I'm keeping my beard a certain length, cause I don't want it to get all bushy. Cause when it get bushy, what I notice is when my shit get bushy now, it start getting out of control. You know, cause I take care of myself. I take care of my hair, my beard. Like I don't go to a barbershop. And that's something I had to learn over time. I started learning how to do this shit back in like 2014. You know what I'm saying? Like taking care of my hair, cutting my own hair. You know what I'm saying? Trimming my beard and shit like that. Making, well, I ain't start growing my beard out until like 2019. But you know, just keeping my stuff tamed and organized and good. Cause I want to look good, especially if I'm gonna talk to a woman. I want to look presentable. I want to look like I at least got some shit going for myself. I don't want to sit here and be one of these people out here just looking any kind of way. Cause you never know who watching you. You know, do looks matter? Yeah, for any kind of situation, not even just dating, but for business. You don't want to just sit there and go for a job interview looking crazy. You don't want to just sit, I mean, unless you ain't got a choice, but at least try. You don't want to sit there and go in a business meeting looking all scruffy and shit like that. You don't want to sit there and go to a party and you looking all basic as fuck. You want to look good. You ain't got to sit there and go extravagant crazy on everybody, because I wouldn't want to sit there and be the like most glamorous person in the damn room. I just want to look good enough for me. It's like you ain't got to sit there and be, and I'm mainly just talking about dating. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I think that's it. I mean, what else could be said about do looks matter? Yeah, they matter. Is it the most important thing? No. I mean, at first, yeah. But we always generalize. Not generalize, but we make looks a big deal today. That's why you got a lot of people, you know, well, mainly women, but, you know, getting surgery done on their bodies and shit like that, because it matter when it comes to, like I said, business. Sex sells. So if you in the business of sex, and not even just porn, but when you in the business of, I don't know, just entertainment, you gotta look a certain way. You gotta have a certain jawline. Like to be a model, you gotta be a certain weight class. You know what I'm saying? To be a boxer, you got you know, you gotta have a certain look to you. You know what I'm saying? To be a certain Olympic champion or some shit like that, you gotta look a certain way. It's like the military. You gotta have a short haircut as a man. You know what I'm saying? So, well, I don't know if you have to have a short haircut, but you know, mainly what I see guys be having fades and shit and buzz cuts and all that. So yeah, looks do matter to a certain extent. But if we strictly just talking about dating, yeah, to an extent, yeah, looks do matter. You gotta, and you know, it's okay to have a standard. You know what I'm saying? It's okay to say, hey, I don't like this, don't like that. You feel me? Like, who can blame you? Everybody got a standard. You're not just gonna date anybody. If you find somebody unattractive, then whatever. You know what I'm saying? I done seen some ugly people. It is what it is. Everybody not good looking. Everybody not ugly. But you could always fix yourself up. It ain't really much you can do about your looks. It ain't much you can do. I mean, you know, unless you get surgery, which I disagree with. I don't think anybody should be fucking their bodies up. I think you need to appreciate who you is. But if you find yourself in a rut like that and you calling yourself ugly and shit like that and you not being able to get up on dates and shit, just, you gotta fit. Sometimes a nice outfit could change that. Sometimes, you know what I'm saying, like smelling good. That's one thing I always say. I think a man, just a man, I think a man should always smell good. Straight up. No matter what you looking like, no matter what you dressing like, I think a man should always smell good. I keep cologne on me. Not all the time. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes it is pointless to wear it. Like, I could be going to the fucking store to get something to drink. Like, what the fuck I'm going to wear cologne for? But you always got to at least have deodorant on or something like that. You know, shit, get you some body spray if you're not a cologne man. But I think all men should smell good and all men should have a watch on their wrist. Straight up. That's just what I think. Because looks ain't always physical. You know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes it could matter on what you got on you, which ain't physical. That's just like objects. You know, it's physical things, but it's, when I say physical, I mean your body. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, a nice outfit could do you right. A watch on your wrist could do you right. Cause a man that know the time, like what is he missing? You feel me? He got everything you need. nice little smell good on you, a little cologne on you. You know what I'm saying? Dab it on your wrist, a little bit on your hands, on your neck. Spray it in the air and walk through it. Dude, I'm serious. That shit'll take you far. So do looks matter? Yeah, they do in different aspects, in different scenarios. Physical looks matter whenever you attracted to a person. You know how you know what I'm saying? Like you might find out somebody attracted to you, like, hey, my friend over there like you. And you look at them and it's like, nah, I'm good. But what you doing though? You know what I'm saying? Like you might find a girl attractive. And I'm just talking to men right now. You know what I'm saying? You might be attracted to the one that walk up on you trying to hook you up with her friend. You feel me? You might not like the way her friend look. I remember I had this one chick. I was out with my cousin, well, my little sister. She my cousin, but I call her my sister. You know what I'm saying? And I went out with her and her friend. She came over to the crib one day, not a friend, but my cousin. This was this was like sometime before this. So she came over and, she was telling me about her friend, the one that I met that night. She told me, hey, I got this friend, I think she look good. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, so my cousin was like, I think she look good. She a nice looking chick. And I was like, show me a picture. And at the time, I saw the picture. She had red hair. She was light skinned, had a few tattoos on her arms and shit. She looked all right in the picture. You know what I'm saying? She looked much better in the picture than what I saw in person. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, hey, hook me up. You know what I'm saying? This was back in 2016. So I met her that night, not that same night, but sometime after that I met her. We went out at night. I met her. I said, hey, how you doing? I sat on the curb because we was trying to figure out what we was gonna do, and I kind of sat down on the curb just chilling. And her friend asked me, am I cute? I think she said cute or pretty. I don't figure out which one she said. She asked me one of them. And I thought about it. So in my mind, I said, nah, you're not cute. You know what I'm saying? But what I told her, I said, yeah, you all right. I wish I would have told her the truth. Because what I did was after I told her that, I felt bad because I lied. So she left with my cousin's friend. They tag team and left. I was with my cousin. You know what I'm saying? And we went to the store to get something to drink. And I told my cousin the truth. I was like, hey, let me tell you something. I know I told your friend she was cute, but she don't look good to me at all. And she was like, wow. And I was like, yeah, I dead ass should have told her the truth, but she is not attracted to me at all. You know what I'm saying? And that's the thing. Because you can't, like the way, that's why you can't go off a picture. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes the picture could fool you. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes she look better in person than on the picture. Sometimes she look better in the picture than in person. You know what I'm saying? You go for it. Especially with somebody you don't know, you go for it. But I'm at least glad I got the chance to meet her in person that one time, because it made me understand what I don't like. You know what I'm saying? She was actually a real tall chick. She was real tall. But her body proportions was off. You know what I'm saying? And it is what it is. Stop shaming that girl. It's like, bro, that was about 6 years ago. You know what I'm saying? She just, and you know what's crazy? I saw she was, I was going to get gas, and she was actually working in a store, and yeah, I kind of just bought my shit. I ain't say nothing. I just kind of went on about my business. But yeah, do looks matter? Yes, they matter. You can't just sit there and be going off a picture and thinking you gonna, hook up with somebody because you end up getting disappointed. You feel me? It's like you can't go off word of mouth. You can't go off what somebody might think look good. Like my cousin was saying, hey, I think she looked good. But did I think she looked good? No. Hell nah. She had a nice skin complexion. But other than that, come on, dog. Like, you can't be fucking with me like that. I'm just a real picky dude. You feel me? Like I say, I'm picky with food. I'm picky with the places I go. And I'm picky with the women I date. I if you attractive, I'll let you know. At this point in life, I will straight up tell you if you not attractive or not. And if it hurts your feelings, I'm sorry. That's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, do looks matter? Yeah, they matter in certain things. Business, you gotta look a certain way. That's just what it is. When it come to dating, physical matter. After that, after you know you attracted to somebody physically, that's when the sexual feelings start coming in. If you know you sexually attracted to somebody, or if you know you'll have sex with them, then you keep dating. You know what I'm saying? But after that, all that shit should go out the window, at least for a little bit. Because then at that point, you should start trying to make a mental connection with that person. Don't just make it physical, because then that means you only using them for their body or for what they wear. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's just coming from me. I don't really know what to say on this kind of shit, because it's just a straight up personal answer. Like, yeah, to me, looks matter. But that's all I got. Hope y'all had a good time listening. I mean, I think this kind of topic would have been better to, talk to somebody about, like have another voice to be heard. You know what I'm saying? Like a female. Oh man, that would have been hard. You know what I think I might do one day, if I ever have a female on with me, whether it be in person or whether it be on like over voice call or some shit, I might do a part 2 on this. You know what I'm saying? And get a second opinion. Because I think that'd be dope for this topic. Have a woman, not another man, because I'm already a man. But I think having a woman talk about this shit, I think that'd be dope. But we'll see. But let me know what y'all think. Do looks matter? And in what setting do they matter for you? You know what I'm saying? Does it matter when it comes to dating? Because let's be real, you're not attracted to somebody because they're a nice person right out the gate. You know what I'm saying? The first thing you see, just like what I say in these games, the first thing you see is the graphics. The first thing you see on a person is the graphics. That's just what it is. After that, you start getting to know them and getting attracted to who they are. So that's all I got to say. So y'all let me know in the comment section, do looks matter? I think so. So you let me know what you think. But check out the playlist for more Step Vibes with Step podcast. Hope y'all had a good time listening to this one. This was pretty. This topic so broad. You know what I'm saying? Because it could be talked about in so many different lanes. That's why I can't wait to do a part 2 on it if I'm ever in a position to do that. I'm most definitely gonna try that if I get another guest. But yeah, let me know what y'all think. Expect the next podcast soon, and I hope y'all have a good day and night.